Yeah.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way.
255. 14, 14.
Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way.
Super well, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind when it is in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Get out my way.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd and 10. They'll go again with Johnson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. It brings up 3rd and
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. That's a Steelers 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll throw on 1st down with Howard. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Howard to throw again. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Cater Kohu.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because the next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw on this 1st play. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now a little pop pass.
The wide receiver, the ball carrier. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
6. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught. Inside. It's complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. That is a big play for L.A. 33 yards.
The Chargers
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Delta to Hunt. Go.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. From the gun, it's Herbert. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Chargers. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to let out to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Something taken from me.
Tag. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Howard. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll run. Johnson. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Chargers' 36-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Howard. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Howard. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
A 53-yard attempt.
And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, set. You're hot. Hey, Kappa. Ready?
Herbert now on first down. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is brought in. And he will score. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. 79.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. So after one, the Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Now, Howard. Catch is made by Wright. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up to third and 3.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cougar 19.
Throwing is Howard. He's got his man complete to Johnson. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They're going to go play action with Howard. Pass caught inside by Vance. They're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Throwing again. Howard. He's going to look for the home run ball. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down. again, it's Howard. He's going to try it here again. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he'll take it on in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They are unable to add on the point after.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. It's a big one for the Chargers. A gain of 57 yards. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll run with Hampton. And he will get into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. Kicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Chargers extended to a 21-6 advantage. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. To throw here on 1st down. Well, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and it results in a negative play.
Play action, it's Howard. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Howard. He'll swing this out to Johnson, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Howard. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Steelers.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Jackson now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Bowman trips right. Set. Wide A. Wide A run.
In motion, it's Waddle.
Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth 1st half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
On 1st down, Herbert. On the move left. And he finds a man all the way on the other side of the field. What a throw. Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down, Chargers.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Set. Go.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Forced out wide. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Chargers. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Dicker is good with the extra point. And the Chargers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, working down 23-yard line. faking the give. He'll find his big target. Pat fire move. And we mark out up at the 34-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
To throw it on first down is Howard. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up second down. And now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Howard now to throw it here on second down. Pass taken in by Johnson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Howard. He'll look deep, left sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Y'all gotta call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody know Power Ranger? Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Dope and drugs and nature. Got that touch my flavor. Give it that touch of my favorite. There can't hear it no more. Get into their man, can't hear it no more.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That's out quickly to Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Herbert now on first down. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. That is a big play for L.A. A pickup of 44 yards.
First down, Los Angeles.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. That is caught aside by Waddle. And he will score again. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Chargers. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Kicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They're going to go play action with Howard. Now, he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd and 10. Play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Again, working deep downfield.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They're going on 4th down. Howard. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. What a big play on 4th and 10. 36 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Howard to throw again. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Howard back to the air one more time. Catch is made by Wright. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Rashawn Gary, as he's done so often this season, it's another sack, and he is up to 15 now on the year. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On play action now. Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
At the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Run between the tackles for Hampton. He's got it. That's a 1st down across midfield. And down to the 47-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. It's a gain of 34. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Hey, go lion. Baylor tight.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Waddle. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Chargers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Point after now from Dicker. His kick is good. And the Chargers are able to extend the lead.
Steelers 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Play action. It's Howard. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
70 Timberwolves.
2nd down. It's Howard. Exiting the pocket right.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
It is 3rd and long. The play fake. Here's how. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll throw for it with Howard. Going to air this one out. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chargers will take over possession here at the 44.